Alright. Well, Stellar played again. Let me check the audio because I think I lowered the volume a little bit. That should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, we're not sticking with Rappy skin for now. This is the last thing I did. On the last stream, maybe? Let me go back so I can see the screen. There we go. Okay. So what are we doing today? A bunch of side quests. I don't want to do fishing on stream. I feel like I'd die doing that, so. I'm out of breath. I was going up and down stairs. Tell you what. Let everything load in. I think it has. Shouldn't be any issues with frame rate or anything. Maybe here and there. It's been a while since I played and I just restarted the PC anyway. But yeah, let's start off by changing hairstyle because why not? Okay, that was odd. Camera angle. I don't think I'm... Why is the hair moving like that? Hold on. Is that a bug or... Huh. It's not supposed to do that. What if I do this? It's supposed to rotate like this. I don't know why it's doing it the other way, but... Anyway, played Rappy for a bit, played Anise a little bit. I'm not worried about doing any of the other, like, hairstyles, crossover ones anyway. I didn't get the 2B blindfolded one, I think. I'm still getting stellar tears, so I think that's why. I'm gonna go for something we haven't done, or at least I haven't done. Hold on, my cable got stuck on something. I do appreciate some of these hairstyles that are like a bit more... No, I did it again, damn. A bit more... less ponytail-ish. And the chat's in the way, so I can't really see, but something like this short hairstyle here is also really nice. Obviously the DLC ones, but they don't look as polished or anything. It's probably because they were trying to translate some of the animated style over to IRL type graphics. So it doesn't always translate perfectly. I would say that's the only issue I would have with these hairstyles. But it's whatever. But yeah, like I said, the chat's in the way of my screen, so I can almost not see. I haven't used this one. It'd be great if I could get a proper camera. That looks really nice, actually. I do wish they had more hair colors, though. Kazim's latest signature cut, light and cool. It does look pretty cool. I'm not always a fan of green color, though. And I feel like I'm going to go for a silver color on this one. As far as outfit goes and like earrings, I'll worry about that. Like accessories when I pick a outfit. Like I said, we are modded and okay, this looks low quality. I don't remember it being that way. I think it's because I lowered one of the settings, the environment settings. I read about a mod that had its textures lowered because of that. But yeah, I guess we're not using Quiet's outfit. As far as any outfit goes that I can't show on Twitch or anywhere else, I don't have to worry about that, honestly. I like the jacket and the color scheme. It's not an ugly brown per se, it's just... It looks decent. It goes well, I guess, with the yellow and green. Something about it. It's just like this suit. It looks really nice. But I do want to find something that goes well with the white, silverish. And it's not going to be this one, because I've already played on it multiple times. Could roll with Daily Force. And I know we're going to be spending a lot of time looking at outfits and whatnot. But that's the name of the game. And we were using mods. We are definitely using mods. Okay. Everyday wear. is definitely up there. I've already played a little bit recently with the daily fours, so I might just go back to everyday wear. But yeah, as far as mods that I can't show on Twitch specifically, well, this actually looks really good right now. I think this goes more with the hair than the other outfit. But I think we've already played with this one on last stream, so it's whatever. Can't show that too much. I've already used that. I want something more fashionable. I'm not really looking for anything goonish right about now. I've already played with that. Black Wave, already played on that. Already used some of those. I haven't used the Orca suit. Maybe later. Adventurer's suit with a little bit of modded spiciness. Not bad. Doesn't go bad with the hair. It's a dark silverish. I feel like it's even complementing a little bit. Let's just turn into a giant fashion shit. Junk mechanic. Nah. Already played that too. We're gonna be outside in the desert for a while. Can't show that too much. Not a big fan of Nier. And then you got all the Nikkei stuff, which is fine. We're only going to be using the ones that I have marked, just so we're not wasting time here. So I'm between this. We're going to be rocking the everyday wear for now. And then the earrings don't look too bad, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I have everything, now that I think about it. Sundrop. Oh yeah, that looks cool. I don't know much about earrings and combinations of that or anything, so couldn't tell you too much. Wonder if I should turn up the volume. Am I even... I'm maxed. Okay, that looks cute, but I don't know. I'll roll with it. You can probably tell I love these glasses. There's not many that I like in this game. Maybe I just haven't seen all of them. The half rim don't look too bad, actually. That just looks stupid. Eye patch would be nice, but I don't see a use for it. And then the oval horn rimmed. These oval glasses look nice to me, regardless of anything else. Although I'm not a big fan of that gold trimming. I would have liked a... I'll stick with these. Although... Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the goldish yellow trim. Again, we're spending so much time just talking about damn fashion instead of, you know, actually getting in the game. I'm gonna rock with these oval glasses. I think they look fine. Lily's and Adam's outfit. They have a severe lack of outfits, honestly, and that is actually really sad. Because they could have done more, but, you know. Alright, let's see. Missions. This is 807 Flooded Commercial Center. Sector. We can do that. There's no more reason to go there. The western end. Okay, I feel like that'd be on the map. So 807 doesn't have a map. That's a sad thing. Felix's hideout. Two great deserts. Gotta go back to the wasteland for that. I don't know how to open this door. I tried this side quest and I don't know how to do it, so I'll try it again at the end. Another great desert. Fishing. Looking for pictures of the thing that I'm not gonna do. It's a collectathon thing that I'd rather not do on stream. And this I can't do because I don't have all the stuff. Memory sticks. Log data. Yeah, I need 3 more, and I don't know where you'd get it, so... As far as I know, you don't have to max all the info here, you just have to get enough. For the true ending anyway, you'd have to get enough points with Lily. And that's just getting a bunch of Mother Sphere related data. Right, gotta go to the tetrapod.
Are you already prepared to leave?
And I'll change the song
Just finished.
later on, but for now, in 807, let's just keep it, I guess.
We're going to be so close to the colony. It's just a lot for me to process.
There's no need to overthink it. Eve is the one going to space anyway. You and I will be waiting in the tetrapod.
I know, but
I am at the end game,
We'll see
so...
what she sees. So physical distance won't really matter. Okay? Let's go.
That's the only reason why I'm even doing everything now and not, you know, after I do the story. The game's really short. I was actually fearing that it was going to be this short. Because the amount of time I have, about 3/4 of all that has been running around the map, getting every collectathon bullshit, and just taking pictures, you know, like Peter Parker. We got a cutscene? No cutscene with the tetrapod. I'm gonna let the textures load in a little bit. Doesn't take that long actually, but I wanna share the stream a little bit more. It's running very good, you know? It just goes to show if you can actually put the work in to optimize your game, even if it's not Unreal Engine 5, one of the worst engines of all time. If you put in the work, you know, your game will run fine anywhere. Phone. Yeah. Some frame drops here and there, but it should be fine, considering it's the first time we're even doing stuff. Wasn't here, was it? There. Should be marked on the compass. It's just a weird design choice. I didn't give you a map in like half the areas of the game. Only the 2 deserts and Zion. Right over there. This area always gives me terrible lag, so I'm not gonna harp too much on it. And I gotta remember how to play again because I've been playing other stuff. I ain't got time for this. Exactly. Oh, you're not dead. There you go. Yeah, this area here in 807 always performs pretty badly for me. But it hasn't been as bad since the first time I tried it. I'm just glad I can play at a really good frame rate without using DLSS or FSR. That should be the goal. To play new games without any of that bullshit on. And since I'm here, that's as high as it goes, surprisingly. Alright, well that's fine. Oh.
It's Olivia. You must have come all the way out here for junk.
Meeting an angel in a place like this. Lucky me. Actually, I was just about to head back to Zion.
did you find anything useful?
Oh, I didn't come out all this way just to pick up junk.
Then why?
I deciphered a code that was intentionally hidden inside 807's map data. I decoded it, and this is what it gave me. Wanderers will find their rest when the song of the siren reaches their ears. The siren they're referring to probably refers to the statue of a mermaid in Patelos Plaza. Long ago, there was a time where scavengers were actually called wanderers. It was like a code that was waiting just for me. So that's why I came here, to find rest, in spite of all the dangers.
Did you ever find it?
No, I gave up, because finding the siren was too hard with all the nativas around.
Do you want me to take a look instead?
I'd be so grateful. You should be able to find rest by activating the siren with this modified fusion cell.
Leave it to me. You should return to Zion.
Okay, then I'll be waiting for you there.
Alright. I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention, but I just gotta go down there and get the wine. I just saw something odd. There's a human body down there. I thought I've explored everything here, but I guess not. Let me do the sensible thing. Yeah, if you see like weird textures in the back, this game is very finicky about environmental textures. I have it set to medium, which shouldn't be that bad, but apparently it is. You can see some of the buildings behind Zion as well. They do that a lot. They get really badly textured, even though they're right there. There is no reason to have the LOD be so bad. Also, Eve, please. You know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm trying to get the selfie right. You know what? I'll do this way. There you go. Oh, well, you don't look too bad. Your outfit looks like shit, texture-wise, and you're not looking my way. I gotta say, I really like the eye covering bang. It's not something you see a lot. But yeah, this is part of what we're here to do. It's take pictures of Eve, like she's Spider-Man. I don't know. Some of these selfie poses are pretty weird. Not a big fan of all of them. Just give me a smile. I'm not exactly a photographer, but I do the best I can. I'm not gonna get her to look at the picture either. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Let's see. Close enough. What does that say? Venus. Alright. I gotta go down. How the hell did you do that? I only went here once. Yeah, that's to clear out everything I could find. If anything, this is kind of a copy-paste from the Nikkei collab event. Oh. Surprising. You're not the brother, are you? From that one mission.
What are you doing here? You're not a scavenger.
I came here to look for my partners because I heard the water had dried. I'm not seeing my partners. They should be here.
Partners.
A while back, I was part of a trio with a couple other scavengers. We all used to scavenge around 807 back in the day. One day, mixed in with some random junk we came across, we found a clue about possible treasures in the flooded square. We got our hands on some dive suits and swam our way there. The place was brimming with treasure not seen above ground. I remember how beautiful it was. But then, bad luck met good luck. Just like that. The others started having trouble with their dive suits. Only I was able to escape.
And your partners? They died?
Yes. When I returned to Zion, I put the scavenger life behind me and became something of a recluse. Every night I was plagued by horrible dreams. Angel, please. I'd ask that you come to me immediately if you find any evidence of scavengers here.
All right. I'll let you know if I find something.
Huh. I didn't think there'd be quest givers in areas like this. That complicates things quite a bit because, like I said, there's no map in 807. So, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I don't know. I mean, if there's any more hiding, obviously. I would hope not. Let's see. There was a rope at the end. I can just take that. Yeah, I always miss those, like, assassination prompts. Doesn't matter, though. That's more cinematic. All the way down, then. Maybe not too much. Oh, I got some... That's a quest thing, probably. Oh my god. Anyway, Eve usually grabs onto those things. Eve, look back, please. I've been playing Dark Souls lately, and I feel like I'm numb right now. Okay, well, I just gotta go all the way back. Grab onto that thing again. Thank you, Eve. Actually grab onto it. Jesus. Always forget he can do that. But yeah, I'm just getting reacquainted with the controls again. Was there always water here? Wasn't this clear? I gotta go down there and check. Hopefully it's not electrocuted. Or, you know what I mean.
It's the corpse of a scavenger. Actually, wait. There are two of them. Seems like they were stuck here a long time.
Yes, they swam here, then found themselves stranded. Hey, I found a journal. It's as Baron said. He and his partners dove to find treasure underwater. It looks like their dive suits malfunctioned, so they waited here to be rescued. But Baron left thinking they were already dead.
Should we keep this a secret?
I'm not sure. Do you think he'll be able to take it? Let's take what we can for now and go.
I don't know, to be honest with you. We should always strive for closure. But that's just me. Ow. Couldn't let me finish my combo, could you? It's so dark in here.
It's a wine cellar.
Oh, in good shape, too.
Have I not been in here before? Oh yeah, I did take pictures in here. It wasn't last stream, it was on my own, but I did take pictures in here. I don't know, I don't like that angle right now for the pictures. There we go, low quality wine. Everything is low quality except for Eve, isn't that something?
It's the best wine you can find. Let's take one of each.
The 3 bottles Barry asked for should suffice.
It isn't just Barry who could use a drink, Eve.
We'll just take one final picture in here. It's kind of dark though. I don't really like the area. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so this isn't what I came here to do. All that is turn in at Zion, so speak with Baron. Right, he's the one upstairs. Is there anything here? I mean, I'm not a big fan of the area. Probably do something here. Hold on. Wow, it's really finicky getting the photo mode out. Jesus. Maybe like a pose pack or something would be a nice DLC. I just feel like there's quite a bit we could do. I know there's mods for like more poses, but I'm not fond of the way the mods go about it. That's very low quality. I don't like that. This looks like a terrible shot, but it is what it is. Maybe if I do something like this. Very goonerish, but I could really care less. The lighting isn't very good with her knees right here, so I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Maybe a little bit closer. Again, the wine is really killing it. I hate that. But there's nothing I can do about it. Now we just gotta go up. Unless there's that one mission. No. Wasn't Francis. Maybe it is. Did he say... No, because it hasn't changed. So his hideout's gotta be somewhere else. Collapsed tunnel. Treasure. Didn't that one chick want us to do something here? These are all the same ones. Siren song, there you go. I knew I was tripping. Yeah, I'm almost done with the paint cans too. I'd love to get that done at some point. I don't think you need that for Lily either, but I think it goes a long way. I don't think I've been up here. I gotta go this way anyway. Bitch. I ain't got time for this shit. Don't remember seeing this area. Oh, never mind. I guess I have been here. Still have to go up though. Oh damn. For what it's worth, is not me doing those camera angles. Not that I give a shit, but the game has a way of just giving it to you like that. That's on this floor. But it's not this way. Huh, what? No. Okay, can I... No, it's a little bit higher. I feel lost playing this sometimes. Oh, there's an enemy in there. Thought the door could open. Okay, well, let's go up this way. I think we'll do a new outfit. Maybe keep the hair, but, you know, a new outfit every area should work. I hate how it still shows the message. You know, from the stupid Twitch bots. Oh, well, Ed held it, so, I mean, that's good. Let me deny that, because it's just a Twitch bot asking for view botting. Why Twitch doesn't do anything about bots in their garbage chat system is beyond me. Probably be the first ones to ban you for buying views, even though their chats are full of bots spamming advertisements for buying views. In fact, Twitch is the only platform I know that has a bot problem like that. Even when I was on Kick, it was never an issue having bots on the chat. I mean, they were there, they just weren't advertising you to buy views. And then you wonder why so many big streamers have like 1 billion views every stream. But I'm not going to say anymore. I like being on Twitch because for some reason people are there. You gotta spread out the stream. Okay. I don't think this matters with Lily. She hasn't said anything. But I mean, obviously, I would say it's all about closure. You have to let them know how it ended and what their final thoughts were. But that's just me. If it was me, I wouldn't want you to lie to me about something like this. You know?
Here they are. The 2 lost memory sticks. If you lay their memories in the memory chamber, I'm sure forgiveness will find you in the end.
Huh? Forgiveness?
No, nothing.
I'm very grateful that my partner's memories were recovered. I'll be sure to keep them in a good spot in the memory chamber and pray there daily. I think I might finally be able to wake up from this nightmare. Angel, thank you so much.
So yeah, might seem harsh in the end, but it is what it is.
Are you sure you're fine with this?
The truth can sometimes be too much to bear for beings as fragile as humans. Maybe I'm the same.
The red grills. I don't know why that's so
Look over
eye-catching.
there. It's our statue. You have the fusion cell that Olivia gave you?
Yes.
Let's put it in the fusion drive.
The building. It's all lit up.
That building there is a motel.
That's a place to sleep and recover, right?
Yeah, That's probably why Olivia called it a resting place. The decor is somehow worse than I thought, even for cheap accommodations. But having somewhere to lay your head, that can give you the strength to stand on your feet.
I agree.
Still, I was expecting a little more. How disappointing.
I guess. Not a big fan of that effect that the fusion cell is having right now, but whatever. Let's go talk to Olivia. And there was nothing here anyway. It's just, it looks like a really shitty building because it looks small. Doesn't look geometrically correct for some reason. And I have to go all the way up this way. What? I guess we're going all the way back to Zion. Anything else in Ido's? Whatever the hell. I don't think so. I think we should be good. Only thing to do, right, in the wasteland is go back to Digger. So let's go do that. I think. I could always look at the map again. I gotta teleport now, though. Back to the tetrapod. Would have liked some more music, though, but it is what it is. Or, some more time with the outfit, too. I don't know why I said music. Right, Adam.
I trust you know your way around, seeing as you've been here before. But don't let your guard down.
Yep. Let's go to the wasteland. Maybe go for a more loose outfit. I don't know. No, the wasteland isn't so bad of an area. I just think it's kind of weird that it's the only two big areas in the whole game have been deserts, basically. Not that I want a forest, jungle-esque Sony game movie area. Typical, which is just a green area. But a bit more of a big open map of like a city or, you know, maybe like a savanna or something like that. But it's just two big deserts. The only difference is this one has more rock mountains compared to the actual Great Desert in the game. And it being, you know, one of the only two mapped areas in the whole game. Not really counting Zion. Sky Ace wouldn't be so bad if we're going to be rolling around in the desert. I'm not going back to Red Hood or Rabbit. Might try out one of the Nikkei outfits. I'm going to leave this one for later. Probably see why in a minute. I'm not playing the Nier stuff because they changed your music, and I think that's kind of stupid. Could go with the cooling suit with the mod, which just removes the legging part. I like the shoes though. For some, I don't mind Eve having high heels, but I feel like actual boots and shoes would be much better. These heels look pretty nice. You probably can't see them very well, but they look really great. So do Anise's heels. And then this is just cool overall. But yeah, let's go with the cooling suit, I guess. Doesn't really fit because there's no snow area in the game, surprisingly. And I get some sunglass type of shits. That's just too big. I hate that. So we're gonna roll with the skinny sunglasses, which look really, really good. And I could pair it up with Alice's hair, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan. If I could change the color, or maybe get rid of the headphones as like an accessory, that'd be great, but I think the hair right now goes pretty well. I'm gonna take a picture with the Guardian. I didn't do this last time, and you can't get that close. That kind of sucks. Okay, I didn't think about that. Let's take a picture like that. You can't take a selfie if you're not gonna be able to get that close. Wow, she's tall. Jesus. She's got really high heels. Not a big fan of the background there, but it is what it is. Give me a heart pose. A peace sign. But also, okay. That works. Sucks you can't, like, edit a lot of the NPCs besides Adam and Lily, which are in the back. You can still move them around. If you didn't know. But yeah. They should have, like, this game just needs some extra DLC for stuff like this, like more poses, more expressions. Maybe not expressions, but like more photo mode stuff. You know, the whole reason you'd be playing after the fact. And give me a happy face. She's not going to be looking at the camera anyway, so let's go from this angle. Make it a little bit more natural. Very far out of the camera, but that's fine. What is up, everyone? It's a good night to be playing Stellar Blade. Okay, I can't get close. This really kills the vibes. Also, I don't know what those lines are on the hips, but Jesus. No, we're not doing the GOON today. We're just taking pictures. Wholesome activities. There's a certain pose that I would like to get. No. Something like showing her off? We're on our Peter Parker era right now, so just give me a second. You're painting a room? What for? Yeah, the peace sign would have been nice too, but there's just not much that I could do. This kind of sucks, actually. The fact that I can't get that close really kills it for me, so. We gotta go get to Digger, and the teleporting thing is right here. I've done most of the map. I don't want to do that. Send me a pic after the stream, at least. We're on our taking pictures of Eve moment right now. In fact, I've been doing that more than I have been side quests, surprisingly. Yeah, we need the code with the 3 things that I'm missing for that. So I can't do that yet. That's nothing. There's a chest there I haven't gotten. What is this game about? Killing the flood, basically. While looking good. Haven't got that either. Shit. I'm gonna try to get the 2 chests. Why not? Let's go give this to Digger, the robot. Gotta be careful how I say that. You know, you can say it like that. But I don't know anyone who would actually complain. In fact, the only people complaining about this game have been the usual suspects. Where the hell is Digger? Oh, there. Well, we did the things he asked for, so...
Digger? What's on your mind?
I was conducting a thought experiment on Zion and its citizens. I wonder, what do they consider themselves to be?
Humans surviving, I guess, but this is perfect. There we go. I'll give you that too close.
What are they thinking about now that they're disconnected from the network? If I could somehow ask them these questions, their answers would be most enlightening.
Well, they're just trying to live another day, I would guess. The same as anybody else. If you're so curious, why not just ask them? Nothing's stopping you.
It is not that simple. There are variables to consider. Regardless, your encouragement is appreciated.
I wouldn't say it's too much. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with a little sexuality in, like, media and whatnot. Obviously, too much, and it's a different genre altogether, but there's nothing wrong with using it or having it. You know? If it really bothers you that much, then it's a you problem, really. And I'm talking in general. That's a perfect angle for a picture, but I'm not that vain.
I'll finish
Please.
configuring the device now. Now, I just need your help with one last thing.
What now?
Ash, close your eyes. God damn it.
It's a simple task. I need you to enter the network code and activate the communication node. And I will be entering standby mode for the network connection.
Right. If you insist. If anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. Understand?
Your concern is appreciated, but I don't anticipate any serious problems.
Well, House Party is kind of different because that's a game made for the sole purpose of, well, gooning. But it goes so in a way where it's not just, you know, there's some games where you might as well just go watch PORN. But with something like House Party, you actually have to play the game to do anything. And it's not a bad game, it's actually fun. And there's different ways of going about everything, there's replayability, etc. Same with Stellar Blade. Not a fan of the shoes, though. I'm telling you that right now. That looks so goofy when she's just floating in the air randomly. Okay, maybe I'm a little too far now. I'm no photographer, but I do what I can. And yeah, this is just one of the complaints I had, but the movement in this game is terrible as far as walking. You can see she's gliding on the ground. She's not actually walking on the ground. I feel like that's one of those things I didn't actually pay attention to when making the game. Surprisingly. This should be fine. Yeah, I guess we can discuss it a little bit real quick, but a lot of the more recent DLC has been... The recent wave of Hearts of Iron DLC has not been good, and everybody hates it. As you should, so... she's not as close as I would like, and I wish it was like Cyberpunk's photo mode, where you could move the characters around a little bit more to get one more specific photo shoot. I don't like the way her knees look in some of these outfits. Maybe it's because they're modded, so. What other outfits do we got? We'll look at outfits every map, but if you want, we can do it every mission. I'm gonna do a whole lot of running around, so. Already looked at the cooling suit. I'll change it up after I do this. Yeah, I think the clothes in Cyberpunk are pretty ass, too. That looks perfect. Big fan of the one eye covering bang. The legs would be cool, but the mod just doesn't look all that good with the knee portion, so we're gonna do a up high picture. Perfect. I wasn't a big fan of clothes in Cyberpunk, to be honest with you. All my clothes were either modded or, you know, modified a little bit. You couldn't see them anyway, but, you know, photo mode wise, really shine through. But the combinations you could do were amazing. So yeah, Digger here's trying to connect to the mother sphere. And we didn't know what was going to happen,
What's
so
going on?
I guess we found
You
out.
okay? That's a relief. Only the network device was destroyed. So, how'd it go?
I am still myself. I was unable to revert to IoT mode. However, nothing has changed. My hypothesis. Unfortunately, I am even more confused about what happened to me.
Well, what were you expecting? Considering the nature of artificial intelligence, trying to find the reason why consciousness forms isn't going to help you decide whether you're human or not.
I think Adam is right. Why don't you try something else? Maybe you could watch the citizens of Zion as they go about their lives. You haven't made much headway on your own.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your advice. I must prepare for my migration to try something new.
I guess there's one type of carrier type of enemy in this game, but it's not kind of like that. It just carries some like slug bullshit that isn't really all that bad to deal with. The hell is this? You're gonna give me more items, Digger? Because I need more outfits. More accessories, please. Can I sit on that? Yeah, I can sit on that. Awesome.
Eve, hello there.
Hey, looks like you're getting ready to leave.
You know, the quick buttons for photo mode sometimes don't activate, sometimes they do, and it really pisses me off. Because there's so many good shots that I could have taken, but I can't. Because the buttons don't work until they want to work. Kind of like that pose. She's looking to the side. But no, there hasn't been much ranged enemies in this game, surprisingly. Thankfully, considering the way I suck at the game. I don't mind that backdrop. That looks pretty cool, actually. Very junk, but it's fine. And this shows off a little bit of Eve. Yeah, a lot of the textures for the mod stuff look much better when they're not like super stretched or anything, like when she's crouching down or something. I've noticed that a bit about mod outfits. Wonder what that's about. Yeah, you got that right. I kind of want to get statue in the shot as well, but I don't want to take away from Eve herself, so what if we just do that?
Yes, I decided to take your advice.
Good. I think that's a wise decision.
And you know, Twitch can't really say shit, considering, you know, putting the game as the category gives you a 18 plus restriction to begin with, so. As with a lot of games that are rated M. Not that it matters, for some reason they still restrict you, even if it says rated M on the fucking thing. It's like they know kids are gonna play it anyway. so they punish the normal people that play it. But that's, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Nothing new though. Well, sucks. Whatever, give me the damn secure glasses. Looks ugly, but it is what it is. These all look pretty ugly. These aren't too bad.
Are you leaving?
Yes. You're a big help, Digger.
Thank you. It is my hope that we meet again.
I'm trying to think of what outfit would go well next. Just giving you something to look at for a little bit. There was a couch. I want to take a picture on that. There's a chair. Can't sit on it. Digger's in the way. That doesn't make it any better. Alright, well, never mind. Let's go. Alright, the new glasses. Let's go to the next one. Now, there's a chest right here, actually. No, it does. Doesn't really make you a gooner, though. I feel like gooner is one of those things you just have to kind of leave behind when the year turns over to 2026. Let's go get that chest. I think we can open it. I don't know where the hell that is, though. I think that's... No. This is the forbidden area where the boss is. I don't know where that is. I have no clue where that is. So let's change the outfit for this time. Yeah, we gotta leave a lot of things behind. I'd love to use the quiet outfit, but again, it's low quality for some reason. I would think it's because I'm using low environmental textures. And I am dual streaming, and my VRAM is probably maxed out, so I'm not gonna up that any more than I already am. I wanted to use Sky Ice. I'm gonna go down all these. I'm gonna let you choose one of the outfits. If it's something I can get banned for, then I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not opposed to either the Daily Force or go back to Sky Ice. I feel like that'd be great for a little bit. We're not using Midsummer Alice. We're not using Red Hood again. Maybe. We played with the Holiday Rabbit in the last stream. We played Black Wave too. We did Cyber Bunny. We didn't do this one. I haven't done Wasteland Adventurer, which has... It's modded in one area that you could probably expect and guess. Although Eve herself is pretty stacked. It just doesn't show very well in outfits that have, like, denim. It's too hot to be wearing that shit. Same for this. Can't show that for other reasons you can't see. The Nier outfits change my music. I keep saying that. That's why I'm not going to use it. And then the Nikkei stuff is whatever. Alright, well. Daily Force it is. It's very stylish. I actually like it. We'll keep the earrings and the hair for now. I can change hair once we go to a different area then. Still not a big fan of the gold trim on those glasses. I wish it was more of a silver. Maybe we had a black rimmed glasses. But yeah. I've already talked about it too much on the last stream, but I got no complaints about Eve whatsoever. We're going right. And there's no more items here. There's nothing for me to get here. So... I think. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's just a chest. I marked all the chests. I couldn't open all the items, doors. I've gotten most of them. What? Picked up ammo, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever playing Elden Ring. Rather play Dark Souls 3 over and over. It's the same thing. Demon Souls I haven't played, but I know it's literally just gimmick the game. Every boss has its own gimmick type of thing. I think it's more of a tech demo for them. The hell? I know you heard that. Well, don't mind if I do. It's a perfect spot. For a selfie, though, I don't think so, so I'm just gonna go with the regular. It's like I saw somebody play it, and every boss seemed to have a gimmick. That's why I said it's more of a demo. But it's not bad to play through it once at least. It's kind of odd to be standing. She's got some pretty nice heals, actually. I'm a fan, if you can tell. But yeah, Eve has so much more detail than like 90% of the rest of the textures in this game. And I think that's a good thing. That looks stupid. No. Sun's way too high for me to actually get a good shot of that, so. But it is shining down on her. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Let me get her to look at the camera then, at least. Maybe something like that. I'm not a big fan of her, like, always closing her eye when she does that face, but it's whatever. I still have to get better at, like, adjusting field of view with camera angles and all that, but as far as normal camera work, I like my screenshots, and I do find use for them. Not with gooning, but with getting thumbnails and stuff like that. I like the sun shining down. Let's get one more for the road. I wish she had more, like, sitting down poses. Like, squatting is fine, but maybe something like, you know, just sitting down normally so I could have her, like, coming out of this. You know what I mean. We'll find a different angle. I didn't play Spider-Man 2. I played the first one, the original, on the PS4. I didn't like the direction the story was going in, so, you know. I still don't really care about playing it. I don't have that many shots of her fighting either. Just because it's kind of hard to get a clear picture out of that. What? Why do I have 2 markers? Did I not do that very well? Yeah, a lot of the story choices kind of threw me off. There's stuff there. And it's all nothing, actually. Never mind. There's a chest here that I missed. Oh. And it's a human thing. As far as good goes, this one's pretty good. I mean, it's got its jank, like I've pointed out a bunch of times, but it's good, as in above average. I think I gave it like a 7.5. And that's a very good score, considering people have to remember that. A 5 is not good, but it's not bad either. It's average. There's nothing wrong with being a 5 or a 5.5. Yeah, I'd say Red Dead 2 was pretty good as well. I think the story fell apart after the second half, but everything else about the game literally was just great. From the world to the realism, immersion, gameplay. Online doesn't count though. It's a different thing. It's a very terrible thing too. Would have been better if it wasn't for Rockstar's monetization. Give me Oasis. Is that the one? No, it's not the one I like. It's Don't Forget Me. Let's go see if I can get that chest. See if I can get this one. Then I can probably do that. Yeah, let's see if I can get that chest. Probably get it from here. Wrong button. It needs a dedicated map button, this game. I think that's one of the things I'd actually love if it did. It just kind of hurts doing this every time. I always have to keep going straight. Are you gonna play on the Master Collection? Because I wouldn't mind playing that too. The problem with 2 is we're gonna have to be dying, and that means restarting the entire levels from the very beginning. So, although I'd need space to download everything. I should probably get rid of Zenless Zone 0 for now, just because I could probably fish here, but I've got a guide for fishing. I'm not going to fish in this game like an idiot. I want to follow the guide on my own time. Where was the chest? This way. Yeah, I would say Halo 2 is not that bad. It's only like the skulls, really. Where is the chest? Am I an idiot? It's down. I don't remember. But then again, people are just, you know, it's a flawed game as far as balancing goes for legendaries, so I don't think, in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal if you're really good or amazing at it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's bugged from the beginning. There's no reason to strain yourself too much over it. It's not like Combat Evolved, where it's fine, because it was kind of balanced. Nice angle, by the way. And this is still close. I don't know what to do about this. Surprisingly. I want to take a screenshot right here. But I think that'd be too goonerish. I don't think I'll do that on my own time. It's not even about gooning. It's just like, I see a good shot and I'll take it. You should see my PlayStation 4 screenshot folders. It's just full of a bunch of random shit because I just see a good shot of like a game or like an area or one of the characters and I'll just take it. Even better when the games had photo modes. But yeah, Halo 3 was really easy. And then Halo Reach is just kind of unfair with the one-shot kill elites. Well, can't do anything about that though. Gonna forget about that chest, then try this one. And there's no more passcodes. Well, there's this, but I don't know what they open. Yeah, if you get Red Dead, I can play online. I only have online. I bought the $15 for playing online. All I did was get enough for like a business for trader. And if you like hunting, then we can do that. Because all you need to do is hunt and get a bunch of shit. I even bought the wagon, like the small wagon. But yeah, it's fun if you want to actually immerse yourself and get into it with people, make posses and like do a bunch of Wild West shit. But don't expect to do too much, like have all the latest weapons and like equipment and horses, because you're not going to make it. I missed a chance. Just because it's Rockstar, you know how GTA Online is. There's a reason Red Dead Online failed horribly. Because they thought they could get away with a lot of the monetization from GTA Online. And it failed horribly. And then they gave up on it because they saw it failed and they didn't want anything else to do with Red Dead Online. Yeah, just let me know about the PC situation then. All I need is more space. My entire 2 terabyte SSD is like 80 to 70% full of like retro game collections. And that's not going anywhere, but I can probably get away with 1 or 2 games. If I delete this and ZZZ and some others. Red Dead Online was fun. I have spent so much time on it. It's just that. You're going to be stuck worrying about making more money. It's going to feel like an actual job, unfortunately. The phone's going to be to the right. Yeah. GTA Online was just kind of boring as far as like what to do. But in Red Dead Online, I think I spent more time playing poker with random people online than I did with anything else. Bitch. I think we'll do some of the side quests we can do, and I'll try doing boss rush. I don't have all the bosses, but we can try doing something. You know what? I gotta do that, but when she's up on the air. Get a picture of that, yeah. That'd be great. This one looks pretty good too. It's fine. I gotta get one with all the electricity stuff though. An angle where you can't really see her face would be great too. Kind of like that, with the bangs covered up. Gotta get all the electricity, sparks, and everything. I've already explored everything though, so I'm surprised that I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Oh my god. I'll just check checking on that thing. Again, I don't know how we're gonna open it. Maybe it's a New Game Plus thing, but I don't think so. There's no more passcodes on my thing. And the ones that I have are 2 for the Great Desert. So I feel like I'm missing stuff there that I should be doing. We got enough. I can waste the points. No, that's not really the angle I wanted. Can I get away with something here? Looks pretty ugly, not gonna lie, but I don't like spider being there, actually. Maybe, no. Something like that. And there's like a couple seconds delay when you turn off photo mode, so sucks I had to miss some of the seconds after of that animation. I'll try to get on the next one. Hate how in games you have to be exactly at the right pixel to open chests and interact. Nope. Still can't do anything with this. Don't know what to do then. Okay. Gotta go back to Zion then, I guess. Let's do that. Let's turn the ones in. The ones we have. Don't remember who Olivia is. I can also try just fishing for like the Nikkei items. There's not that many, so it shouldn't be that hard to get. So I think that'll be something we can do as well. That would have been a great photo op right there as well. Bitch. Honestly, the online should just... well, it doesn't matter what we say. It's going to be heavily monetized. It's going to be the same thing. I mean, I just like playing the game with my avatar and just going around doing whatever, as if I was actually playing normal GTA. One of the things I loved about playing San Andreas and stuff like that was going around the map, looking at everything. Especially back in those days when you would, you know, read creepypastas and like to explore, you know, for the love of the game. But, you know, fun like that is just never going to happen again, so. Most of your time playing online is going to be grinding money so you can get stuff that you'll never actually get because you won't have enough ever. Can I get Eve to do that again? God damn it. Come on, Eve. There you go. Perfect. Sucks that it's low quality, but it is what it is. I'll take one from this angle. Perfect opportunity for certain like poses and stuff that you don't get in the actual photo mode. And I'll change the outfit just because we're here anyway. Something casual wouldn't be too bad. Tell you what, we'll use this mod outfit just because we're here. Don't need glasses. And I think I should know where we're going. I know where one of the guys is. Gonna take a picture with Lily when we get back. Never played Midnight Club. I think that's one of those things I'd probably play on the retro streams. If anything. Huh, don't remember you.
I just heard the songs of the siren.
I knew you could do it, Angel. Did you find the treasure?
When the siren first started singing, everything started lighting up. There wasn't much after that.
Is that really it? I suppose I thought a resting place would be more special. I'm sorry about all this. My misunderstanding just wasted your time.
No, it's like Adam said. Having somewhere to lay your head can give you the strength to stand on your feet. Sometimes a place to rest is its own kind of treasure.
Yeah, it's like how Zion is our resting place.
I'll be going now. Let me know if you learn anything else important.
Yeah, of course. Be safe.
She's got a really nice model. There's a lot of well-designed characters or NPCs in this game. But yeah, Zion's theme, once you start getting the vocals and everything, after playing the game for a bit, one of the best tracks in the game. And then Barry's the final one we have to turn in something at. Pretty much, yeah. A new mission. It's not just, it's just Adam asking us to go to the thing, but that looks different. And I got nothing else to do at Roxanne's, so yeah, there's no like bulletin board stuff I have to do either. Can I sit on these chairs? No. I can just do that.
I brought the alcohol that you requested.
Chateau Moulac, Jacques Tournelle, Naparonti. Ah, the perfect combination. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you, Angel. I owe you my life. You must attend the memorial service when the full moon rises.
Okay, send me an invitation. I need to go now.
It's been ages since I've tasted a wine of quality. Just a little taste.
Yeah, I'm pretty open to, oh nice, bait for fishing. Pretty open to suggestions more than ever, now that we can play PS2 games perfectly. The only thing would be missing is the next generation, which would be like 360, PS3, stuff like that, but the only thing I'd actually want to play is MGS4. I want to get one picture in this outfit, and I think I know exactly where I want to take it. That's new. What? Where's the one chick that's here? But yeah, have fun doing that. Yeah, I'll definitely be here. Don't have much today. Could record a video somebody asked me to do for Mech Assault, but I think I'll do it on the weekend, so I'll be here. Might not be Hearts of Iron here, but I'll be here. Did all the effects go away yet? Yeah, I think so. Not a big fan of this area, especially how it does that when you get too close. It disappears and it gives you that shaded look, but it's whatever. She's closing her eyes. She's looking down. Perfect. Seriously, where is everyone in this bar? Can we get a different expression, though? Something like that, yeah. Get the whole sign in the background. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get, but yeah. I know there's seasonal events, but what the hell is seasonal about today? I have them on automatic, so when it's the time, I guess it comes out. But it's July, so... Thank you gift from Enya. She didn't disappear, did she? They didn't just go away. Yeah, I did stuff for them. Huh, did they really just go away? That was my whole purpose for coming to this area. Well, that sucks. I'll try coming back. Like, a different time. Is there any pose I can do at the piano? Probably not. I'll take one final picture and then I'll go do some quests. Get the side with the bangs. Chest doesn't look that bad. And I'm talking about the thing in the background. Yeah, if you can let go now. Can't open the map when you're doing that. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the Great Desert. So we're changing outfits. Let's go with the Nikkei outfit again. We didn't really get to play with the Rappy outfit, surprisingly. Actually, I didn't get to play with the Anise outfit, so let's do that real quick. Still sucks that they just up and left, I guess. We can check out the music once we get back to the desert. Oh, they're here.
Enya, seeing you stand and walk like this, it's good to see. So, just what is it that brings you two here?
I have a request for you. At one point, a small drone came to the bar.
A drone? Oh, do you mean Digger?
The drone heard Enya singing, said it recognized the song, then just left. I've done everything I can, but I can't seem to find that drone.
Eve, I'm sorry to bother you with this. If it has something to do with my lost memories, do you think you can get more details from the drone?
Well, Digger should be in Zion. It shouldn't be too difficult to find out.
Thank goodness.
I'll let you know the second I hear anything. In the meantime, you should head back. Best to stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, always.
Well, take back what I said. We'll definitely go back and take more pictures. In the meantime, Lily, I need you to look this way so I can take another pair of screenshots. And that's not gonna work because she's on the chair. Oh my god. Nice. It's gonna have to be a selfie then. But from what angle? No. Not like that. Okay. Can I do it from this angle? Can't get so close to her. What is up with that? I think that's a new thing. I don't remember it being that restrictive. Got anything for me, Lily? No, she's just gonna look the other way. Oh. Perfect. Why is Eve's face not moving? Am I dumb? Hold on. Oh, come on, Lily. Why do you have to move so much? At least look this way. Am I bugging? Eve's not moving her head. Is that a bug? I can move the camera, fine. But she's not moving her head. Let me change outfits. Maybe it's got to do with that. So we're gonna go to the Great Desert and change outfits anyway, so... Maybe do Sky Ice for a little bit. I wanted to do Orca as well. Tell you what, we'll roll with the Orca. And go back to the hairstyle we were using. I think it was this one. Red doesn't look that bad. I'll be honest. That looked odd. The ponytail was missing for a second. Let's see if this works. Seems to be bugged again. I don't think it's an outfit thing. Because, I mean, you've seen me move her head around before. It definitely works, so... I don't know what it's about. That's fine. We'll just do a regular photo shoot. It's just kind of weird. There's no issues with the outfit or anything like that. Lighting could be better. Rotation could be much better. That doesn't look that bad. Okay, that would have been the thumbnail, but I already got it. Yeah, the lighting is terrible. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I gotta get the peace signs in there, and then maybe have Adam do some stupid shit. Other character. That's NPCs. There you go. Inconspicuous. Gotta make the peace signs be like the big draw. Perfect. That'll be the next thumbnail. Alright, Adam. Take me to the Great Desert.
Are you ready to leave me? No regrets.
We'll do this, then we'll do the ones we can, side quests, then we'll go fishing. And I think that'll be kind of some of the last. Yeah, I don't think I'll stream Stellar Blade anymore. Maybe like a one-off, much later. Where? Gotta look at the map. What? Oh wow. Nice. It's a pretty good song.
So, Francis's brother was hiding in these ruins.
Isn't that unusual? But I guess it is pretty remarkable to have survived this one, coming from 807. Let's just deal, fanatical brothers, be on our way.
Thought I went this way before, but I guess not. Still? So I'm guessing Enya's songs are like remixes of sorts. I don't know. Still sound pretty good. And is there like a something beeping here? But it's not a soda can because the drone isn't making any noise. Maybe like a stellar tier or something? I don't know what that noise is. It is a stellar tier. Okay. Wish I could take better shots of those, but it's kind of fast. And give you like a free cam too, that'd be great. It's not his brother. I would have had a NPC name.
What does this mean? The voice of truth.
I'll consider it. He left coordinates. Well, I suppose we'd better follow him.
Alright. It's all the way up there. Okay, well, let's do that. This thing's right there anyway. You can probably walk that. Wow. Let's teleport instead. Look at Oasis for now, because I guess it fits. Considering there's an Oasis right there.
Is that a drop pod?
It's half buried under the sand. I gotta hand it to him. How did a cultist even find this in the first place?
This voice brought him all the way here. Whose voice could it have been?
Pretty low quality, but I'll take it as an image. That works. I'm not a fan of heels. Never was. But it is what it is. I get the data pad in the shot as well. Never really looked at it, but interesting. Can I get her to look down a little bit? There we go. Oh wow. Nice. Okay, I like the sun. We'll keep it. Perfect. I'm assuming it says Angel.
Whoever it was, they must have been pretty easy on the eyes.
It says he went to Abyss Lavoir. I'll track him down.
We're getting Lily points. I wish it told you how many. Because I think you need to either max it out or be like 90-some%. I think it's maxing it out though. It's just, there's no way to like keep track of it, I think. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's just the red from the sword. I was about to say. It actually makes it look cooler. Get the side like that. I don't really care about the spider on the other side, to be honest with you. Something like that. Get her in the middle. Don't need a upward angle though. Ow. Okay, that was my fault. I forgot about healing. Alright, bitch. I ain't got time for this. Really? Just... Oh my god. You know, the point stands about this game, which is... if you're running into multiple enemies, then you're shit out of luck, because it is not a good way to play. Like right there, I could not move a single inch. Also, even worse if the enemy is right behind you. Because once you're locked on, you can't move an inch other than where you're aiming at. That's just one of the things that would have to be worked on a sequel. Because even in a game like Dark Souls or something, you can still get away with like not locking on. Like I play without lock-on quite a bit. It's not that difficult. But here it's kind of impossible. Yeah, I can't reach shit without you hitting me. That's a Nikkei thing. Another track. Awesome. No indication that he was there. Bitch. Does that look any good? Definitely. Oh yeah, beating the shit out of him. Perfect. Some of the after shots as well, but it's too late now. These tentacles have so much health for no reason at all. Can I please get the item now? I'm surprised they picked Beautiful Shot as their like crossover music. There's another beach DLC that I kind of prefer, actually. I don't know the name of it, but it's a whole vocal track. I wonder how many more like stuff like that there is though in the game, because I haven't actually found that much Nikkei music aside from the ones that you've already seen me have. God damn it. Let me explore in peace. Now there was a quest here. Right there. I didn't actually explore like the outskirts here. I guess that's my fault. Shouldn't be anything else here though. Like, let's be real. If there's gonna be something, it's gonna be on this side. Let me guess. Oh, I didn't even see you. Where the hell did you come from? Damn, already. Where's all this sand coming from now? What the hell?
This person.
Wandering around the Great Desert is asking for trouble. A lot of it. There's a reason Zion makes a point of banishing its criminals.
Still, something is strange about this. Who or what could have done this?
Probably a Nativa. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter either way.
That's true, but in any case, it says the data chips were flown away using drones. I'll search the area.
Not a fan of that. I'm never a fan of having to collect a bunch of shit. But since we're here... Shoot down the drones. Okay. I want to get a picture with the lady here. Is it still going to be bugged, or... Yeah, I still can't move the head. Weirdly enough. That's fine. I'll figure something out, because I don't know what that's about. I'll try 2 poses. And like I said, the only, like, low pose there is in this game is Squall. Also, what's up with this, like, haze effect? It's, like, so blurry. It looks ugly. Like, very. Do it like that. Gotta get this statue on the thing. And then an up high one. It really sucks. Why is it so blurry? Like, Jesus. Can't get the whole statue without cutting off a bit of Eve. Yeah, these look pretty bad. Because of the... Doesn't look that blurry here. It's only in photo mode. It's not motion blur, it's something. I don't know what it is. But it's this whole area, it's just sucky. No ammo, by the way. Anything up here in the back that's like collectible now. Yeah, it's probably just the area, it's just too close to like the end of the map. Don't do this to me. Do I really have to get up there with normal bullets?
I expected as much.
These people risked their lives for this. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Well, whatever they were thinking, not everything is black and white. It's all open to interpretation.
Well, there's nothing more to investigate.
Hey, if we're heading back, why don't we visit that restaurant again? It's possible we could have missed something.
Don't remember which restaurant they were talking about, but we'll figure it out. We've been going for a while. Let's try to fish up some of the Nikkei stuff. Why don't we? And I can end it up on that. Is there like any tropical, any summer skin I can get going? I know I don't have much. Kind of like the holiday rabbit. Let's go for an Nikkei outfit, and then something more lighthearted. Let's go back to the cooling suit. Why not? We're gonna be finishing up doing Nikkei stuff, so might as well just go all the way. I actually really liked the bunny stuff. I don't know what it is about it, but keep using it. Jesus, is it fucking bright out here? Get the sun in my face. There's a chest in the water here. I'll try to see if I can open that. Now I was waiting for the effects. You know, the little green like healing effects kind of go away. I like the sun. Not too much, but it doesn't look that bad. I think I prefer it this way though. Kind of like away from the face too much. Not too much, but a little bit. And then the sun shining down a little bit more. Should have worked on the expression a little bit. I don't know how I feel about those headphones though. I'll be honest with you. Okay, the sun is a little too much. Maybe something like that. I'm gonna make use of every single thing here. Now, there's a chest here. I don't know if it's up or down. It's gotta be in the water then. Right there. Perfect. And it's probably just a bunch of useless resources too. Can you imagine? Cybernetic bondage. Okay, I'll check that out. I think I gotta go. No, I can do it from here, actually. I don't have any like swimwear type outfits. Well, I have one, I just can't show it too much on stream. What would this look like? Not a fan of water physics, like the distortion, but oh, should be fine. Let's get 2 angles, make it tropical-ish. I know there's like a thing where people would make like screenshots of Eve just sitting on like one of those beach chairs or whatever. I think that's... I don't know how they would do that. I'll have to look that up. But I guess it's got to do with something like gameplay, seasonal event stuff. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna play around with that on my own later though. Let's check out this outfit. I don't know if I can actually show it or not, so... Oh, I can. Does it? Look that bad. Looks like a combination of other outfits, actually. I'm not changing it now, but... what was it? I wish these were in ABC order. What? There it is. Doesn't look too bad. I like the color scheme. It reminds me of some of the other outfits though. Nothing special. It's not bad. For what it is. Alright, let's go fish some of the Nikkei items. Maybe get like 1 or 2 screenshots. I think I'm kind of done with pictures. As far as swimming or fishing is going. I've already taken quite a bit. And I don't like fishing as a whole, so there's no point in me doing too much. We can do it from right here. Oh, right here. Yeah, it's strange bait you need, and then need 5 more. Already got Red Hood's cassette tapes. Perfect. I've already changed some of the options, so I don't have to mash the buttons. That actually complicates things a little bit. This angle should be better. Yeah, I didn't think she'd, you know, step out front a little bit. What if I don't show her a foot? Because it just looks weird. Okay, well, I can't really go down too much because you'd see her foot. But can I get the sun? Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Some god rays, or I don't know what that would be. But it looks good. Now, how did we do this again? Never mind. Are you doing it? Oh, you have to hold the button. I forgot you have to hold the stick in the direction. Okay, let me do this again. If you don't hold the stick in the opposite direction, then it doesn't really matter if you hit the button or not, so. Oh, that's the one I need. Thank God for accessibility options. Not gonna make it though. Really? I hate fishing. I should have just got the mod that makes fishing instant. Who the fuck thinks fishing is fun in any game? Like, please, let me know so I can block you. You know what sucks? Is I literally just pressed the stick once. I forgot to press R2 on that one. And it immediately failed me. Snow White. Alright, 2 out of 7. I think. 2 out of 6. 4 more. Let's get this over with so I can go do something else. As long as you keep getting the purple icon, it's going to be a Nikkei collab. This is less time than before. You know, the Nikkei collab on Nikkei game had a really nice detail where... Alright, Neon's his glasses. Nice. A really nice detail when you picked up when Rappy picked up a soda can, Snow White would just come out of nowhere and take it. I wish I had some of Enya's songs right now. I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to fish. That might be a regular fish. There's like an entire guide. You can pretty much just fish in specific areas. Like you can get most, if not the majority of the fish in just this one area. You just gotta have the right bait. for the weight classes. And then all the Nikkei stuff you can just get here. So. Yeah, the Nikkei hair just looks like, it looks like some very obvious cosplay wigs. I guess it's just one of the things that doesn't translate from animated to IRL. I don't want to get a shot, and I'm grateful they let you. Although, yeah, not a very pleasant one. Maybe it's the angle. That one's a bit better. It's just a fish. Can't go too far while I'm fishing. And again, she's... maybe I got too close to the edge. I think that's kind of my fault. But it's whatever. Still change expression and everything. That's pretty cool. You know, those look more like horse ears than they do rabbits, but it's just something I've been pondering for a while now. I want to get the pole in the shot, but not too much, because it's still just it's a fucking stick. Gonna make Eve look serious. As serious as fishing can be, anyway. I want to get her face in the shot. Well, the hair doesn't really help with that, but it's fine. A back shot doesn't look too bad. If I can get the fish in the shot like that, in the middle. And you still can't see her feet actually floating, which is good, so. You can get repeats as well, so. A sturdy box. A box? It's a sturdy box. What might be inside? Whose fucking box is this? Biohazard, I can't venture a guess. I don't know what this has to do with Nikkei. I'm surprised, actually. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's not a Nikkei thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. Got most of the journal entries, missing a bunch of messages. Got all the announcements. I need one more of the series. Getting these is going to be a pain because I've only got 3 left. I don't know where the hell the other ones would be. I'd probably need a guide at some point. I got all the Matrix 11 stuff though. There's a door locked in Matrix 11 that you can't open because you don't have the drone capabilities yet. But I'm already at the end game and can't upgrade the drone any more than you already can, so It's gonna be a silly New Game Plus thing. So yeah. You know what? Forget Twitch. It's summer season. Besides, the outfit isn't even that bad. And I'm not a fan of Alice's style. I like pigtails, but any type of tails, but double, twin, whatever. It's just this one's just not for me. And I like Marianne, but we haven't seen her in a while in Nikkei. If I could change the color of that band, well, that'd be great, but I can't. A nice summer style would be in a ponytail. I'm not opposed to long hair, like long, flowy, wavy hair, whatever in the beach time, but I don't really have something like that. A2's style is a bit too smooth. It doesn't really flow that well. 2B's might go a long way. But again, I'm not a big fan of like that kind of stuff right now. Could go back to Kasim's signature, his latest signature cut. I think I'll do that. Go back to, yeah, silver. Cool silver. And we can change these back to Golden Branch, one of my favorite looking earrings. Never thought I'd like that, but it looks really nice. And then this is kind of pushing it as far as Twitch goes, but I really don't give a shit right now. Nobody's watching on Twitch anyway. Now we wait. Nice. Nikkei stuff. But again, a fucking box? I don't know what that could be for. There's no quest. And it wasn't in the items. I could check again. In the general items. Key items, maybe. A fucking butterfly fish. Did all that for nothing. Let me check. I think I'm done with the screenshots for now, though. I don't want to get fully banned from everything. You know? Mission, usable, materials, ammo, design, fish. Fish. Can't even look at the fish. That kind of sucks. Miscellaneous. Dodo. Nothing. There's no box. Where the hell do I get a box from? What do I even do with it? I'll give it one more and then I'll switch areas. I'm gonna go to the camp. I need time now. Just so we can listen to the track. One of the summer tracks, the beautiful shot tracks. Again, I wish they had the other beach event. Forgot the name of the one song, damn it. I use it all the time on you probably heard it when I was streaming Nikkei. It's one of the vocal tracks from one of the beach events. I think it's the one Maiden was a part of when her skin came out. What the hell is this, dude? That's it, I'm going back to camp. Okay. Almost didn't make it. Give me something... No, don't sit down. Give me something more lively. Whatever. Summer Seaside. It is then. Whatever. Let's fish from here. Just so we're not, you know, floating in the air. Music's not that loud, oddly enough. Well, sounds fine on stream. I think I'm just desensitized at this point to loud stuff. You get to a point where too much and you start turning it up even more, even though it's not needed. But yeah, the colors could just be weight classes. Everything Nikkei so far has been purple icon, so I just kind of assumed it was going to be special stuff. Alright, well, fishing is just as bullshit as you'd expect. It's all luck based. Alright, one more and then that'll be it for me. I'm losing it. I can just leave Stellar Blade as like another one-off from now on. Because I'd still have to do max out Lily's bar and then I can always just do boss challenge. Another box. What is this? What do you mean what might be inside? Okay, so it's just randomly giving you shit. It's not what I want though. You know what? One more. Last one, last one. Gotta be one Nikkei item. Like, come on. We need like 3 more. You seem too easy, so I don't think this is gonna be it. Another box? Are they really doing this to me? Alright, well. Save my game so I can be done with this. So I can prepare to play Sonic Adventure, because that's what people wanted apparently. I don't even know how long that is, but I know there's multiple characters and I know there's different storylines. I don't even know if I'm going to record it or if I'm going to just play it on stream all the time. But whatever. Hope you enjoyed Eve at Stellar Blade. I will be back at some point. At some point. I'm not going to be playing New Game Plus though. I mean, I might just for the outfits, but that's way down the line. I still have a lot to get right now in the game, so. Till next time then. Goodbye.